Hi friends, today we're doing Unit 7, Lesson 5, Asteroids, Comets, and Meteors. We're going to start by going over some of the key vocabulary words you'll be hearing in today's reading. Our first word is asteroid, a space rock smaller than a planet that orbits the sun. Our next word is comet, a frozen ball of dust and ice that travels through outer space. Our next word is meteor, a piece of rock that burns very brightly when it enters the Earth's atmosphere from space, also called the shooting star. Our next term is asteroid belt, an area between Mars and Jupiter where thousands of asteroids orbit around the sun in the shape of a belt. Our next term is Halley's Comet, a famous comet named for British scientist Edmund Halley that is visible from the Earth with the naked eye every 76 years. And our last word is meteorite, a meteor that does not fully burn up in Earth's atmosphere and falls to the Earth. We are now going to move on to today's reading. Chapter 5, Asteroids, Comets, and Meteors. There are other objects that orbit the sun in the solar system besides the planets. Millions of space rocks called asteroids also orbit the sun. Asteroids are made of rock, metal, and sometimes ice. Many asteroids are found orbiting the sun between the planets Mars and Jupiter. They cluster together in a shape like a belt as they orbit the sun. This part of the solar system is called the asteroid belt. Comets also orbit the sun. Comets are made mostly of ice and dust. When a comet gets close to the sun's heat causes some of the comet to change into a gas. This gas streams off the end of the comet like a tail. The most famous comet is Halley's Comet. It is named for the British scientist Edmund Halley, who first discovered it. Halley's Comet is visible from Earth with the naked eye every 76 years. It was last seen in 1986. Can you figure out when it will be seen again? Other kinds of space rocks called meteoroids are also found throughout the solar system. When a meteoroid enters Earth's atmosphere, we call it a meteor. Small pieces of the meteor burn brightly and look like a white trail across the sky when viewed from Earth. Sometimes people call this a shooting star. Have you ever seen one? A meteor shower is when many meteors can be seen falling in the sky in the same night. Sometimes they last over several nights. It's an amazing space show. If a meteor doesn't fully burn up in the atmosphere, it falls to Earth and can make a large hole called a crater. Pieces of a meteor found on the ground are meteorites. This is an artist's drawing of a meteor show at night. This is a meteor crater in Arizona formed when a meteorite hit Earth. Notice the road and buildings to the left of the crater. This crater is very big. You may now move on to Unit 7, Lesson 5, Google Form.